Hi everybody. Today we're going to be looking at the open-ended question involving simplifying expressions. This is going to involve negative exponents, order of operations, simplifying square roots, and just overall fraction to decimal calculations. The first question says order the above numbers from least to greatest. And you see it's 5 to the negative third, 4 over 7, the square root of 5, 3 over 8, and 0.003. So to do this, we're going to change all of these numbers to decimal. So we have our previous problem. So we have 5 to the negative 3, 4 over 7, the square root of 5, 3 over 8, and 0.003. The best way to solve this will be to put these in order, from least to greatest, will be to put these all into decimal form. So using your calculator, you want to put in 5 to the negative third. On a TI 30, you're going to do this using the caret button. So it will be 5 caret and then negative 3. When you do this, you're going to get 0.008 with the decimal. 4 over 7, you're simply going to do 4 divided by 7. And when you do 4 divided by 7, you're going to get 0.571. The square root of 5, you're going to hit second, and you're going to bring up that square root button with the parentheses. Okay, and then you're just going to hit 5, close parentheses equal, and you will get 2.23. The 3 over 8 is the same as the 4 over 7. You're just going to do 3 divided by 8. It will give you 0.375. And finally, 0.003 already equals 0.003. So now we put these in order from least to greatest. To do this, we look at the first number after the decimal. We are looking for the smallest one. So after the decimal, we have a 0 with the 0.003 and a 0 with the 0.008. For the second spot, they are also still both zeros. So we have to go to the third spot where the 3 is less than the 8. So the smallest number that we have here is 0.003, followed by 0.008. Next, as we go along the decimal, some of you might want to put the 2 there. However, when you look at this 2, it is 2.23. The 2 in the front is the biggest number because all of the others have zeros in the front. So we have to look at 0.375 next, followed by 0.571, and last 2.23. Now when you write your answers, please put them back into how they were in the original problem. So our final answer is 0.003, followed by 5 to the negative third, followed by 3 over 8, 4 over 7, and finally the square root of 5. I'm going to give you a second to pause that or to go back and listen to that part of the video again. Okay, part B of this is find the values of the expression, and there you see the expression. 1/6 the square root of 36 divided by 3 to the negative 2 plus 4 cubed divided by negative 8. So, again, it is 1/6 the square root of 36 divided by 3 to the negative 2. And then plus 4 cubed divided by the absolute value of negative 8. This is an order of operations problem. If you have a calculator, it will be easier, as you can just type it into a calculator, possibly with the exception of the absolute value of -8. So we're going to start with our grouping symbols. Inside of our grouping symbols here, we have 1/6 and then the square root of 36, which is 6, divided by 3 to the -2. When you have a negative exponent, you cross the line, change the sign. This becomes 1 over 3 squared, which we will make 1/9. Plus 4 cubed divided by, and that absolute value is a grouping symbol. We can do what is inside the absolute value, so we are just going to make this 8. So this becomes 1 over 6 times 6 divided by 1/9 plus 4 cubed divided by 8. So next, we're going to finish with those parentheses. 6 divided by 1/9 is 54. So 1/6 times 54 plus 4 cubed divided by 8. Next, we do our exponents. 4 cubed. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. So we have 1/6 times 54 plus 64 divided by 8. We follow this with our multiplication and division from left to right. So 1/6 times 54 will give us 9. 64 divided by 8 will give us 8. And finally, 9 plus 8 is 17. For step 3, or for part 3, the steps taken to simplify 4 the square root of 25 are shown below, and the steps are here. Okay, so step 1 you see, step 2, step 3, step 4. It says one of the steps is incorrect. Rewrite the incorrect step so it is correct. So if we look at step 1 here, it is 7 times the square root of 400 plus the square root of 25. However, this is the incorrect step. This is incorrect because when you break up a square root, you can't do it over addition. That is wrong. You have to multiply when simplifying square roots. So I'm just going to circle step 1 as the one that is incorrect. And I'm actually going to rewrite the incorrect step down here in part B because we're going to simplify 7 times the square root of 425. So we have 7 times the square root of 425, and we have to figure out what is the biggest perfect square that goes evenly into 425. And the answer to that is 25. So we have 7, and then we're going to break up this 425 into the square root of 25 and the square root of 17. Now, where did the 17 come from? The 17 came from dividing 425 by 25. 425 divided by 25 is 17. Or 425 times 17 will give us 425. Next, we take the square root of 25, which is 5. So we have 7 times 5, and the square root of 17. 7 times 5 is 35 times the square root of 17. I hope this helps when it comes to the open-ended on simplifying expressions. You should now be ready to complete your problem to be handed in for a quiz grade.